believe, and Texas is third. Is that the seeding over?
Well, right now it's just mano a mano, and so I'm not sure that seeding is important, but it's if you want to stay in there, you got to win tomorrow, and that's the end of it. Winner takes all tomorrow, and I believe it was 7 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. So that'll be the determinant of College World Series for this year.
All right, very good. Well, I don't need to ask you what radio you're on because I have high confidence you're on the S line. How did I do?
Oh, you did good. Yes, ding, ding, ding. And yeah, I've been trying to improve the S-line receiver a little bit this week. I had some issues there that I lived with for quite some time, but got some found a actually can't believe it, but I found a bad solder joint in this Collins receiver that I'm not sure how long it had been there, but anyway, that makes it much more of a joy not to have to fight the band switch there all the time to get everything to come in. So I'm real happy with that, and then I've been using it all day today, and got on the field day a little bit there, worked a few field day stations, and just to try it out. But yep, that's what we've been up to there, Mark.
All right. Well, very good. Yeah, I had Kenny check in from the rare ones there, and then I know you've been working with Lewis to get his Collins dialed in. You know, I believe that he's fighting a battle that doesn't exist. I think that's just the way a Collins radio is supposed to sound. You know, it's all you know, kind of the audio frequency is very much kind of slammed up on the high end, and you know, that's how Hallicrafters and Hammerlins and Swans and Drakes, that's how all those radios sounded with their 600 ohm microphones. So I don't think he's off frequency. I just think that people aren't used to hearing that vintage quality, sharp, crisp, treble audio. That's my thought. Over.
Yeah, and yeah, you're right to a great extent there, Mark. That those mics, the communications quality was definitely important, and that would cut through the trash on the air and static and stuff. But he's had Lewis has a little different situation because his receiver is not an S-line receiver. It's a general coverage receiver, which is a good thing. I mean, it's he can pick up all the military stuff and everything that I can't get because the S-line receivers are amateur band only. You know, pretty much, unless you want to change the crystals and stuff. But anyway, what that means is that he can't put it in a transceiver mode like I do, and I run my rig such that the receiver is controlling the transmitter output frequency, and that way, you know, if you're hearing a station naturally, then you're going to be transmitting the same way, and he can't do that with his rig, so he has to you know, zero beat or you know, whatever it takes, kind of like the old way of having separate transmitter and receiver. So that's works against him to some extent, but I was watching him the other night, and he was only 150 cycles off, and it was in the direction that you would expect with the high hearing him from now on, that's for sure. So, yep, back to you there, Mark. I don't want to take too long here, and I don't know if I'm the tail gunner or not, but W4OVT, here's KY4BF.
All right, mobile station recognized there. All right, very good, Paul, so thank you. And by the way, thank you for your posting in the Kilo 4 America thread. Much appreciated. Looking so very forward to having you part of Team K4A, and I think you'll have a lot of fun this year as our warm-up. We're kind of testing out some things. I've got some exciting announcements still yet to come. I was hoping to make them by this weekend, but still a little premature, but I'll just put the teaser out there. Stay tuned. I think you'll be pretty excited about what's coming. But we'll have some fun there with the Kilo 4 America. For those on frequency, if you haven't already checked it out, we're talking about the upcoming celebration of the 250th anniversary of America's Declaration of Independence. It's still a couple of years away, but we're going to start with a launch edition of K4A 1 week this year. Next year in 2026, we'll do both years with a 2-week event and add some challenge, some fun, some awards. So there will be, but it's going to require the thinking cap, because everything that we do with our history events is is intentional, and what's intentional about it is a transfer of knowledge. There, we want to help folks understand what led up to the significance of the events and the impact it had afterwards. So if you go to my QRZ page, you can see the other historic events that we do. QRZ is all into what we do and how we do it and the success of these events. That's why they keep giving us homepage promotions. So if you go to QRZ.com, look on the homepage, you'll see the thumbnail image for K4A that will link you to the Amateur Radio News Forum. And then additionally, you can check out the Kilo 4 America QRZ page. So July 1st to the 7th, we'll have activations all around the country. They've got a station up in Forks, Washington, about as far northwest as you can go until you get yourself pretty wet in the Pacific Ocean. Got some wild and crazy guys in Alaska. Still working on Hawaii, though. All right, Paul. Great. Super. Collins S-Line. Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo Foxtrot. W4 OVT 73.
73 there, Mark, and you have a great signal in here this afternoon also, by the way. So, yes, indeed, we'll listen out here, and you take care and talk to you soon. KY4BF.
Yeah, I think it would take an EMP device to keep you and I from hearing each other, and let's not let that happen. All right, the mobile station.